right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to work on creating a drawing of the drill block. So I'm going to go ahead and create a drawing from the design, full assembly. And I want size A paper, 11 inch by 8.5 inch. Actually, I'm going to change that to 8.5 by 11 so it's portrait size. Click OK. And now it pops up with it eventually. Yeah, maintenance. So I want to create a base view of my drawing block. But instead of right now it's giving me a front view, I want that to be a top view. So I'm looking down on top of those holes that I just created. And I'm just going to drop that right there on the page. Now I'm going to click OK. Now, I want to label all this stuff, but I also want to create a section view of it. So I'm going to click my section view button, select which view I want to make that in, and I'm going to have a bisecting line across there for my section view. So bring your tool over until you see the green triangle, and then click one time, and then come over to the far side and click one time, and then click the green check mark. And now it'll create a section view along that axis. Boom. As soon as it's done thinking. Might take a minute. Yeah, click OK. Now I got my section view. So now what I want to do is I want to create a projected view of that section view. Come on. Click and drag. And now I have an isometric view of that. Yep, that looks good to me. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to mark my center lines for my geometry, okay? So I want to mark my centers of my circles here, 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 and here, okay? Now I also need to mark my center lines for my paths there. So I need to come over here to the center line tool and select the sides to create my center lines. Boom, now I got all my center lines for dimensioning. So in order to dimension this, I'm just going to use a linear dimension from this edge, zoom on in. Come on. No, you got to be very careful about what you're picking. To my center. Boom. Cool. I want to do that for there. For there. For here. And for here. So I'm doing some datum dimensioning there. Your dimensions will probably be different than mine. And just for good measure, I'll put the block size, put it over here, and I'll put that block size right over here. And it's not wanting to let me do that, so from here to there. All right, cool. So that's dimension. Now, I need to dimension these holes. I want to use all of the information that I plugged into these features here. And the way you do that is you come up here to the text and you select your hole in thread notes. And then you click the circumference of the circle when it lights up, and you tell it where you want it to be placed. Now, ideally, you would not have any of these overlapping with one another, and they wouldn't be running off your page. So move that so that way it's not running off the page. Make it a little bit cleaner. All right. That's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you make a section view and how you dimension all of that stuff. Hopefully this helped you out. Take care.